Dreaming, imagination, the ability to simulate experiences, navigate possibilities, and reflect on past and future. These are hallmarks of conscious beings, but such capabilities didn't evolve from nowhere. They required specific architecture, neural loops, feedback systems, memory storage, and sensory integration. Most scientists agree that these features didn't appear all at once. Instead, they developed gradually across evolutionary time, originally serving practical functions, like avoiding predators, hunting, finding shelter, or navigating social dynamics. Only later, perhaps, did these systems evolve the capacity for inner experience, what we now call consciousness. But here's where things get even more fascinating. Some researchers believe that host consciousness may have evolved more than once. This idea is called convergent evolution, when similar traits arise independently in different evolutionary lineages. Wings evolved in both birds and bats, even though their ancestors didn't share that trait. Likewise, eyes evolved multiple times in the animal kingdom. So what if consciousness, the capacity for subjective experience, also arose independently in different species? Take the octopus again. These creatures are as but evolutionarily distant from humans as you can get. We last shared a common ancestor over 500 million years ago, and yet octopuses demonstrate complex problem-solving, curiosity, emotional responses, and even personality. Their brains are structured completely differently from ours. Distributed throughout their bodies, especially in their arms, they represent a completely alien neural design. And yet something familiar shines through their behavior, an intelligence that suggests an inner world. This makes octopuses a prime candidate for independent evolution of consciousness. And they might not be alone. Some researchers argue that certain insects, like bees and ants, may have forms of awareness suited to their complex brains. While their nervous systems are tiny, their hidden behavior, including communication, memory, and symbolic understanding, raises intriguing possibilities. Then there are mammals, birds, and possibly even reptiles, each with different brain structures, but showing signs of emotional lives and cognition. If convergent evolution applies to consciousness, then awareness may be far more common in the natural world than we ever imagined. It also forces us to ask, what kinds of consciousness exist? Just as eyes evolved in different forms, some seeing color, others sensing light. Maybe consciousness exists in different modes: visual, emotional, spatial, social, auditory. Some creatures may be more body conscious, others more emotion conscious. Some may live in the timeless now, others in fragmented memory. It's a vast, diverse landscape of minds, and we, as humans, may only perceive a narrow slice. At Infinity Beyond, we find this deeply humbling and incredibly inspiring, because it suggests that the universe is not just filled with life, but with experience, with perspectives, with stories, each shaped by biology, history, and need. And if we accept that consciousness evolved multiple times, then it may be a one cosmic principle, a tendency of matter to reflect upon itself wherever conditions allow. It also means that we're not alone in this great internal adventure. The whale dreaming in the deep, the crow planning a heist, the ant sensing the queen's pheromones, they may all be navigating inner dimensions we're only beginning to imagine. This opens the door to an even larger question. Could consciousness exist beyond biology? Could evolution produce awareness not just in carbon-based life, but in silicon or energy or information itself? We'll explore that in our next and final segment, where we ask the biggest question of all. Is the universe itself conscious? Stay curious, stay open,